TK, where the fuck you at?
Okay, so as y'all know, you feel me? I've kind of, sorry, I'm trying to pause this. I've kind of started like a series where I'm just honest, real raw, connected to y'all, right? It's currently like 12 o'clock, 12:30 something. Tried to fix my sleep schedule. It's gone better. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to go to sleep on a good amount of time, but that's not the point where I'm talking to y'all. I'm currently in a moment of time where I don't know, right? And that's not a bad thing. Just let me explain. Also, this is not my usual sitting situation. You see what I'm saying? I got laundry and shit in the chair. It's cool. But I just got done the other day. I watched Sinners, right? Great movie, phenomenal movie, 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Would recommend. Michael B. Jordan did a great job. Haley, all the other actors. Ryan Coogler did his thing on that movie. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want to talk to y'all about my thoughts and everything that goes on in this thick ass skull of mine, right? So recently, I have wanted to make a manga. Why? And I've also I've been really getting into detail on what my thoughts mean, because a lot of time we think of things that don't really matter or don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what the meaning of those thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? So I ask myself these questions. Why do I want to make a manga? Because if you don't have a why, you don't have a true reason of wanting to do it. I said, why do I want to make a manga? Because I want to make a anime. I would like to have a television show showing all the action scenes, all the animation, all of that. But I didn't know how to get there. So my first idea was make a manga, right? Secondly, after that, I asked, why did I want to make an anime? The answer was, I want to tell stories. I've always told myself stories. I've always made my own stories up to myself to keep myself entertained, but why not give those stories to the people? And that led to further questioning. Do I want to be a director? What do I want to do with my life? And the reason why this is such a big question is because as somebody who has not, a lot of people in this world struggle with knowing what they want to do with their life. But somebody like me, and y'all might be able to relate to this as well, I want to do everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to make a manga, publish it. I want to have an anime and have it on Netflix. I want to make a movie. I want to be an actor. I want to play basketball. I want to be a streamer, a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? So many different things that I want to touch, grasp, and get to, but all this stuff takes time. And when these things take time and they don't happen on our time because we are very impatient as humans, we start to think and our thoughts waver. Our faith is broken and we start to forget about those things and we stop dreaming and we stop thinking, oh, well, it's not going to happen in time, so I'm just going to give up on it. And this is where we get people who stop focusing on their dreams right before they win, and now they're working a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life because they have to take care of their families and they have to feed their kids and all this other stuff. So with all that being said, I thought to myself, and this don't take this like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't no big major change yet. I'm just expressing my feelings with people I love and I care about. Because I feel like in a world where I feel like I can't express myself, I need an outlet. I need an outlet. And that's what art is for me. But it's like, in this world, an outlet that doesn't pay, especially in this economy, is hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my mind, it runs, what can I do to get quick money? And that's not going to help me get my manga out, get my artwork out, get whatever else out. So after watching Sinners, I did some research on Ryan Coogler because as a kid, I wasn't really into filmmaking. I didn't really care about the director or, like, you know what I'm saying? It was mainly focused to actors. So growing up, You know what I'm saying? I loved Creed. I love, you know what I'm saying, Creed, the one with the Michael B. Jordan in it. I love Black Panther. It was a great movie, you know what I'm saying? But I never knew that Ryan Coogler was the director of those movies. So looking back now, you know what I'm saying, him being plastered everywhere on TikTok, social media, and everything with the new Sinners movie coming out, and him having a bond with Michael B. Jordan, it only makes sense for me to do my research. And I will say, after watching that movie and everything that he's done, he has inspired me to do filmmaking. And the reason why I say it is because also I feel like with filmmaking, I can do that now. All it takes is a camera and a few friends, and you can make a whole skit movie, scene, whatever it may be. But the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because as I'm building a community, there's so many things that I want to do, but I'm having trouble separating these things. And I'm also having trouble making the decision if I even need to separate them. Do you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people were saying like, oh, well, you're going to have a community just that likes manga. Do you think that they will really enjoy this type of content? And I told y'all from the jump, this is a TK channel. Whatever I do, you going to watch. But I feel like I'm really taking into consideration everything I'm saying, everything I'm thinking, everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like making a manga is something that will take time. Not saying that it can't be done, but I don't know. It's I feel like my manga right now is like a passion project, and it has recently it's been very like nitpicky. Like in the process of writing a script and character design and everything, it has been very hard for not only the reason of drawing, but putting certain things in certain places, you know? And I feel like with filmmaking, it's so much easier because all I gotta do is, hey, stand right there, do this, you know what I'm saying, as a director. And I feel like that would be so cool, you know? And speaking of, you know what I'm saying, wanting to do everything, there's a person in my Discord, you know what I'm saying, I ain't too shy to give a little shout out. Uno Bless, I feel like he is the type of person that wants to, you know what I'm saying, he can relate to what I'm saying because he wants to go this direction, this direction, this direction, but this direction, but only has one vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You can't go all these different directions in this car. You have to go down this lane, come back, go down that lane, come back, go down this lane. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, we joke around, and this is, again, something I'm learning, to be careful what you say, be careful what you do, be careful what you know what I'm saying, think, because sometimes you might be hypocriting. You might be the hypocrite in disguise, and you may not even know it, because he wants to do all these different things, yet he's not starting, and we tell him to start all the time, but then again, I'm doing the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like I want to make a manga, right? And that's cool. You know, I have a community who loves me and who wants to see my manga. But that takes time. And that doesn't necessarily bring in money. Do you get what I'm saying? In an economy where, to be quite frank, shit is hard. You feel me? It's like it doesn't bring in money. And then there's another side where I want to do strictly art. Like I want to get into painting and like, you know, acrylics and watercolors and all this other stuff so I can express myself. I want to get into music. Y'all know I've made songs before, but I really want to get into it, like in it. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. But listen, I really want to take a deep dive in these things, but I can't do them all at once. And it's really frustrating me because I have an opportunity that not a lot of people get, and you know, a lot of people are forced down one path, but me, I have an opportunity to go down multiple paths, and I don't know which one to which one to pick, you know? And it's like, also, if I'm being transparent, honest, for the longest time, we've been sitting at like 900 subs, which is fine. This is not about y'all and how, like, you know what I'm saying? This isn't about this. I'm not saying this is y'all's fault. Don't take that as that. But, you know what I'm saying? We're gradually growing, and thank you for that. We just hit like 912. I'm very grateful. But again, us being humans, you know, like us being humans and learning and, like, you know, being somebody who is struggling, you know, like figuring out what their life means, what this life can be like. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to be one of these YouTubers who are like, I want to connect with you. I want to connect with my people. I want to be a person who is true to their fan base, like who is truly a kind-hearted person, who is truly what they say, you know? And it's like, these are the talks that make that. I don't want to be this person who is, you know, like a fake, a facade, a fraud, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who is, now I'm not going to tell you all my business. You're going to have to back up at some point. But I want to be transparent with you, how I feel, because I feel like now, especially with social media, we do not have humanity anymore. Like, people are so, like, focused on their image and what they look like. They forget to be human. They forget to cry. They forget to let their emotions out and what their true emotions are. And I don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? It's probably about the time where I start yapping and forget what I was talking about. But like I was saying, I think I want to just like, there's so many avenues I want to take. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want y'all feedback on this. I love hearing y'all feedback. But don't like, you know what I'm saying, meat munch. That's not feedback. That's just meat munching. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting into filmmaking. And when I say filmmaking, like, I'm talking about like short films, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to get my bearings, you know, there's this creator called Yes I Love Mari. He has great short films. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I want my short films to mean something, like have feeling in them, you know? Like, they could be funny, of course, but I want them to have feeling. And another reason why I'm making a lot of these videos, like these heart-to-heart videos, is because when I do blow up, when I do get to a status of, you know, where I truly want to be at, and I've worked hard for where I am, and God has put me in that position, I want to look back at these videos and be like, wow, I really knew I could do it. I really had the thought, you know, the experience of growing. That's what I want this to be. I want this channel to be a journey, one big ass journey. You know what I'm saying? One big journey of us building, growing, you know what I'm saying? Being one, you know? That might be it. That might be all I need to say. Once again, I love y'all. You feel me? If you watched this whole video, I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit me with one of these. You feel me? Put a comment down, like, subscribe, you know, all the other good stuff. I really do love y'all boys. Keep God in y'all life. Pray. And go watch Sinners. It's a really good movie. Also, like, last thing I'm gonna say, if you are a Christian and you're wondering if you should go see Sinners, don't judge a book or a movie by its cover. I think you should go see it and pick out what you get from it as a Christian, because I picked a lot up from it. You know, obviously there's other religions in it, but I picked up from what I got, and I think you should experience for yourself. I love y'all boys. I appreciate y'all so much. I love you. I'm gonna hit you with Granny Sayako. Goodbye.